Hello, kings and queens. It's your girl, Wisdom's daughter, and I am back with another video. But before we get into it, let me first say thank you to Butters and Black Soaps, who is the sponsor of this video today. And listen, baby, they have the best products for dry hair, dry skin, dry nails, okay? If you don't know, you better ask somebody, or better yet, just go to buttersandblacksoap.com. Check out the website for yourself. They have amazing products that I absolutely love. I cannot stop talking about these products. My hair is so strong, growing at lightning speed, okay? I got all my edges, baby. I don't know about ponytail, but I got all my edges. And but in all seriousness, I'm able to keep my hair nice and strong and healthy, all thanks to Butters and Black Soap. So go ahead and shut the website down, and while you're at it, put in code wisdom for a 15% discount. Make sure you like the video as the intro plays, y'all. All right, y'all, let's get all into tonight's tea. So, we are going to be getting into a jail call from Zest and Nasty to Old Bonytail. This call is back from November 2023, all thanks to phone calls from prison. And it would appear that Zesty Nesty is upset with somebody. I don't know who did it, but he's trying to trade places with somebody, and Sonya didn't seem too happy either. Now, Tashima did say Nesto needs to call his day ones and let everybody go, but that advice might have come too little too late. Tashima, where were you? We needed you back in November of 2023. I'm just saying. Anyway, we're going to get right into this phone calls from prison video call or jail call.
Why would you call somebody, they say they're gonna sign some papers, they want the papers sending a courtesy letter. They send a courtesy, say, man, letter. You dummy. I need to be out there and you need to be in here.
That's still calling somebody stupid.
The two calls in this video are from November 1st and 3rd, 2023. Before this first call, Sonya seems upset with Nesto's circle and sends him a message. Sonya writes, "You reach out to your people going forward. I don't want no parts of drama. I don't trust Krell from all the unprofessional things and behavior. This situation is stressful enough dealing with the lies told by Roswell and Fulton ADA against you, not adding to the list. You deal with your son, brother, friend. I'll deal with you. Keep us apart. They need to set up accounts to text you. If your boy helps you, he can deal with the other attorney directly. Not everyone gets me, and that's cool. I just see a mess coming. Love you."
Well, see, hold on. We got to roll that back. Phone calls from prison. You put it off the screen too quick. If Ponytail was smart, what she would have done is followed her own advice, and she would have cut and run. Talking about she don't trust Krell from all the unprofessional things of his behavior. What about Ponytail's behavior toward the wife? Because she don't ever say Shirley Strawberry's name. She won't even acknowledge that the woman is a person. It's always her or the wife. The situation is stressful enough dealing with the lies told by Roswell and Fulton ADA against you. Why would it be stressful for her? Wouldn't it be stressful for Nesto, who's the one behind bars? Okay? Who's the one trying to protect his booty virtue? Trading sausage for cereal? I'm just saying. And Nesto, what kind of sausage are you trading for cereal? Because as far as we know, all they're giving you is bologna sandwiches. Anyway, she said, "You deal with your son, brother, and friend. I'll deal with you." But she didn't do that. What she did was draw a wedge, and she said it right there: "Keep us apart." Well, you done kept Nesto apart from all his people, to the point where he don't even want to talk to his buddy Dre no more. Nesto called his day ones. Dre was one of them. And that phone call was so short. I mean, I blinked and the call was over. Okay. I didn't even have time to dip my Oreo cookie in my milk. I'm just saying, that's the way you gotta eat Oreos. You gotta dip them in the milk. But anyway, um, they need to set up accounts to text you if your boy helps you. He can. She sounds like such a hater. Like for real. Such a hater. He can deal with the other attorney directly. Not everyone gets me, and we know, Bony Tail, because you're weird. You've been weird, and you're still weird. We know everybody don't get. We don't get you either, but we're gonna talk about you.
They need to set up accounts to text you. If your boy helps you, he can deal with the other attorney directly. Not everyone gets me, and that's cool. I just see a mess coming. Love you. Within this first call, you will hear Nesto tell Sonya that he and Dre are going to call her on three-way. This is the convo where Nesto referred to Sonya as Coach. I will pin a link to that conversation in the comments. Take a listen.
Okay, I think I remember this call. I remember the first time Nesto called Sonya Coach, and he was so excited because he just knew that old girl was going to be able to get him out of jail. Nesto, where's Coach now? Where is the love now? Because that last call, y'all got off the phone and it was ugly. Not even ugly. It was ugly. Because I'll take ugly, but ugly? Mm-mm. All right, let's see what they're talking about in this call. Because Nesto was real excited about Coach.
Good morning. How you feeling?
I'm fine. How are you?
Okay, I got your message. You told me to sleep. You told me to sleep and yeah.
Process.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that. So okay. So this is what I think. I think that I don't think he called him. I think Dre called him. I'm not sure because it don't make no sense for him to call Dre. That makes sense. I think Dre called him. I think Dion pushed that issue to call him. He probably called Dion, and they probably talked about whatever they talked about, and Dre probably called the lawyer, because the lawyer called Dion. Now Dion called the lawyer. So I think it triggered like that.
Nesto, I'm going to need you to get your facts together, boo, because you got us all the way twisted up and around. I'm feeling like a pretzel right now, a mental pretzel. Okay, so who called who? So you don't think the lawyer called Dre, you think Dre called the lawyer because the lawyer called Dion and Dion must have processed everything and then told, like, which one is it? It don't even matter because it didn't even help the brother get out of jail.
Don't speculate. Right, don't speculate.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to say.
When you find out, you find out. But I don't have to.
Sonya finally getting some smarts a little bit, but I don't know what happened. And Sonya's birthday is just a few weeks away. Yeah, she's got a birthday coming up. She's gonna be a whole 56? I think is it 56? Or is it 57 now? It might be 50. Sonya, you old, period. And not old because she's 57. She just old because she old. Because she just been messing around with Nesto for 2 years, and Nesto sucks the life and vitality out of people, okay? Thank God Shirley got out of there.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to deal with none of that over there.
We ain't finished. I ain't finished, man.
Uh-huh.
I got your point.
Sorry, sir.
You don't put your red flag up. You don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I understand that. Okay. The foolishness been going on so fucking long. It's very, very, very frustrating. And try to give people the benefit of the doubt. There is no benefit.
But what of the doubt? The benefit? The what? Anyway, Nesto, listen. You've been a career criminal. He been a career criminal for over 40 years. Okay? That's the foolery and the foolishness he's talking about. Nesto, we tired of you. Georgia is tired of you. Kentucky is tired of you. California, they waiting for you to step your black behind across that border so they can come get you. if you wasn't already in jail. And there's probably a few other states that's tied to Nesto talking about the foolishness. Boy, you got some. This man has really convinced himself that he has done nothing wrong because nobody lost their life. Forget about people who lost their livelihood. You're still breathing, right? Because listen to how he talks to his son. Hey, son, how you doing? I'm still breathing. All of his victims are still breathing. So as far as Nesto's concerned, you know, he good. They good. You still breathing, right? You still alive, right? So he does not, he has convinced himself that he has not done anything wrong. You would think after 2 years of fighting tooth and nail, having a whole side chick, losing your friends, your brother, your son don't want to be bothered with you, your wife wants to get a divorce from you. You would think after all that he would humble himself and just say, you know what? I did some things that I'm not proud of, right? I should have gave up the game a long time ago, but I done some things and that's why I'm at where I'm at. No, he maintains that he's an innocent effing man because that's how he talks. I'm an innocent man. The devil is a lie, okay? You will be innocent when hell freezes over, and that ain't never gonna happen.
Fear of the doubt. Okay?
The
There's
benefit.
none of that. None of that is going on.
He giving people the
All right, so
benefit of the
now,
doubt.
on this last rodeo, that
Nesto, you giving people the benefit of the doubt.
is a benefit of the doubt. Because he don't know everything. So once I break it down on the three-way, it's going to make all the sense in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
No,
You was there. You seen what them folks said. They had no evidence. You understand a boy was.
So Nesto let Boneytail convince him that the prosecution had no evidence. Well, Zesty Nesty, they got a whole lot of evidence. You needed to wait for the discovery. They got your text messages. They have your phone records. They have interviews, including the one that you must have done very recently. They have your Instagram and all your pictures and those posts and all those people all over social media pleading with you and your wife to run them their money. They have the eyewitness testimony, or I should say the witness testimony. They have your laptop and whatever the hell nasty stuff you had on that laptop. They don't have any evidence. Right. They have no evidence. That's why you still in jail over 2 years later, because they have no evidence. Yeah. Sonya played you. You straight boo-boo the fool. And I'm going to make sure that I titled this video just right. So her nosy behind will come over here and listen. Nesto, you got played. Okay? Sonya ain't never gonna open a business. That lady is just talk. She's a dreamer. Okay? You have some people who are never gonna lose weight. They find comfort in talking about it. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a gym membership. I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna start and ain't done nothing. The woman wouldn't even buy herself a diary. If you are too lazy to go out to the store and get yourself a diary, you could order it on Amazon the same way she ordered them glasses. If she's ordering the glasses, she probably going to the dollar store. So while you at the dollar store, you can't pick you up a notebook? No. She played you. Okay, played on Nesto's emotions, played on his pride, played on his ego about all these fanciful ideas and whatnot. Okay, Boneytail is going to be 100 years old. Okay, because I think she gonna live that long. I think so. She gonna be old as dirt, still talking about this Ivy Park. I said Ivy Park, RV. This RV park. Yeah. So that's what you got yourself into. Anyway.
Was not there. A boy don't do that type of shit. So we fucked up when he said certain things to me yesterday. I'll do a lot of listening. Said a
Who?
lot of,
Which one?
Listening to the wrong
Oh,
people.
you only talked to one person yesterday. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Mhm.
and it said some stuff that was so fucked up. But I'm glad I do what I do. I like to have a backup plan. The backup plan, when I gave him that letter, I already had sent the letter out, so my people can read it out or give it to somebody with some responsibility. Okay,
Mhm.
if he would have took time and read that letter, what I gave him, because I know he did,
Mhm.
he would have
From
said
what he
that.
talked about.
Yes, he would have sit here and related to Dre what the fuck I'm saying to the lawyer that I got now. Correct?
Oh,
Mhm.
you mean the lies that you put in the letter? That's what you wanted to relay over to Dre? Well, guess what, y'all? Dre know everything now. This call is almost a year old. Okay? It's 10 months old. 10 months and 2 days old. Dre know everything now. He know his partner is a damn lie. And if he know what I know, he may not even pick up the phone next time you call. Yeah, he knows about that bond. Okay? Because, see, Nesto tried his best to downplay the bond to try to get money from Dre. How you trying to extort your friend for money? And this is your buddy. If you can't be real with your BFF and you can't tell the truth to your BFF, okay, you already made it clear that you can't tell the truth to your wife. You don't trust your wife enough with the truth. You don't even trust your best friend with the truth. But you trust your side piece? And to be honest, he don't trust her with the truth either because he hasn't really told her the truth. I think Boneytail knows more than she talks about on these calls. And that being said, I don't understand what the infatuation is with this man. You can't find a man that's not incarcerated. You can't find a man that doesn't have a wife. You can't find a man that don't be pimping out other women, engaging in trafficking. You can't find a man that doesn't engage in activities that involve children or forcing women against their will. You can't find a man that don't steal cars for a living? I guess not. Boneytail, she really thinks she the ish. She really do. The way she talk, you would think she the baddest woman on earth. You a sad sack anyway.
Okay, he did not take time to do that. Just talking. Okay, he didn't go by his facts. Then that
Mhm.
way, Dre would have said, okay, well, he said you ain't did such. Everything lined up. Well, you triggered it off. Everything lined up the way it needed to line up yesterday. It did that. Okay. Even for me to have took a month for me to get this man this letter. A month and a week.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I wanted
Why
to
did it
just
take that long? Why couldn't you just call Dre on the phone and tell Dre whatever was in the letter? Why did it have to go through the lawyer? Why couldn't you tell, oh, because they know by this point that, the calls are, they know that their jail calls have been advertised. So I guess he didn't want to talk to Dre because he didn't want that information to end up on the internet. Well, guess what? It ended up on the internet anyway. Mm. He couldn't just mail the letter directly to Dre. He couldn't dictate to Boneytail what he wanted the letter to say and have her deliver it. Yeah, something ain't right.
I wanted the person that worked for him read it out loud in front of him. But damn, you're not
Why?
doing him right. You ain't gonna do me right. I know all that was gonna come in play.
Mhm.
You listening to what I'm saying?
Let's still think
Mhm.
he's
Okay.
psychic. All right, Mr.
So
Cleo.
based on for instance today, I'm gonna get this call. I don't know what time you're gonna talk to the other person you need to talk to, so we can have the facts together. But when I do call, you don't really have to say nothing. Just listen. He gonna call you, but I'm gonna be doing the talking.
Mhm.
What you say?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause I need for him to truly understand where I'm coming from, not no misunderstanding. I don't need all. You don't need to get caught up in that web, because this ain't got nothing to do with them folks. Just like I told him yesterday, what we got going on ain't got nothing to do with you. You do your part, what you already paid for. This ain't got nothing to do with you. It has nothing.
Exactly.
And see, that's why his lawyers leave him. That's how you talking to your lawyer. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You just do what I pay you to do. Okay, Ike Turner. That's why you ain't got, nobody wants to represent you. Nobody. I wonder how things are going with this current lawyer. I can only imagine if that's how Nesto was talking to Tasha K during the interview. So disrespectful. right? Because he's such a gangster. And I put out some tea last week that I heard from a little birdie, and I have not been able to corroborate this information or validate it, I should say, but we will know soon enough. But I heard through the grapevine that Nesto got his behind whooped. Okay, he literally got stomped. All right, over there in Cobb County. So again, this is alleged. We will find out. It's about damn time too. It's about time. Okay, you can only trade so much sausage for cereal before you just gonna get stomped out. But apparently, they found out about his charges because Nesto has been trying to um, hide his identity. He was all excited about being on TV, but he kept his beard long. He did not want to. He didn't want people to recognize him as as the guy that was all over TV and whatnot. Now, that at the end of the day was financial fraud that was mentioned on TV, but and I don't know if they're allowed to be on YouTube. I'm not sure, but it doesn't take long before people in jail find out about other people's records because the COs talk, people talk, and and sometimes these CEOs be having conversations with other prisoners, and so and so, and yeah, you know who that is, right? So yeah, we gonna see how long it takes for another visit with old Zesty Nesty. And I guess we'll see if he has any bruises or anything. But anyway, yeah, I can't I tried my best to try to get some type of a proof for y'all, but it was going to be difficult to do that without this person without this source implicating themselves. Because the minute they try to download his medical record or, because everything is in the computer now, or access it, there you go. And so after the R. Kelly thing, they're being real careful now. But anyway.
At all.
At all.
Oh, he's confused. No, he's not confused. He confused because you're trying to confuse him. I'm not going to let you confuse him. It's not going to make sense. But here's the thing. All you got to do is listen to the tape. Listen, man. Listen to the man on tape and look how the DA chopped them motherfuckers off. Then
Dre is not confused, okay? What's confusing is you. Nesto is over here trying to write his own narrative for Dre to convince Dre that he didn't do anything, that this is just, the justice system picking on him and he's really the victim and all that so Dre could come up off some money. This is basically about money, okay? That's what this is about.
you got exposed to the fucking the world. Come on, man. All this shit was done for a reason. Go back and look. Then go look at the next take with the next video that you just got 2 days ago. Look what I'm being represented with. They're going to tell you right now what's going on. All you got to do is pay attention. Now,
I sent it to him.
Yeah, I know you did.
Mm-hmm.
I know you did. So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to state my facts right then so I can get it because he know I am. So get this ball rolling. If you're not going to do it, you confused, then fuck it. I just sit
What
here.
facts?
Okay. It's meant for me to sit here a little longer.
Yeah, it's meant for you to sit there for a few more years. Yep. Just think about it. If the YSL trial can be going on as long as it has gone on, okay? And Nesto has been indicted with 39 counts on a RICO. They haven't even touched some of the other things that he was not convicted, but charged with, and the other stuff, the other charges that he got hit with while he was there. I mean, the RICO is enough. The RICO is definitely enough. So Nesto talking about, well, if you confused and I'll just sit here then. Well, that's exactly what you've been doing. So go on and sit there and stop crying.
But I definitely want to know about that 180 days shit because if that were true, I would have never got a bond hearing then when I went. So somebody lying. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I can't read that I can't see because I ain't got nothing to read. So I can't. I got to go over.
He didn't bring you He didn't bring you any paperwork to pull up anything to show you.
No, he don't. No, because that ain't his case. That's not his case.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I can't go by that. So I'll be a month behind trying to get to the law library. So I got to listen. I got some state effects. This what it is, and this what the code say, and this what it is. Now I can get you out. I can do it. And here's another thing. I ain't got no evidence for myself. I ain't got my phone shit. I ain't got nothing. So guess what they're gonna be? And they probably listening and laughing at me now. You see what I'm saying? But
Well, they're not going to turn anything over before an indictment. That's how that goes.
no,
So
no, no,
they're going to sit on everything. Once they indict is when they have to do a discovery, and then they have to show all the evidence that they have to
no.
support
I
the
got that
charges.
part.
Yeah.
I understand that part. But what I'm talking
But
about
he
now,
could be doing some investigating on his end as far as getting stuff
exactly.
to,
That's
so when it do come to fruition, that he can sit there and say,
It would be
exactly.
nice if she would let this man talk. But anyway,
all right, well, I got this. Let's go trial because I got this. I got that. I got the phone conversations. I got, you know,
Okay.
everything.
Oh, and then here's another thing. The spin. It's a spin right here. The spin is, oh, they're going to get your case and put them all together. Who's going to get all my cases together? The person, they're going to source you out to another private firm. They're going to let them take all your cases. They don't want all the public defenders. What kind of shit is that? I ain't never heard no shit like that before. If you got so many cases, they're going to take them all anyway.
well, that ended up being a lie. I don't know what he's talking about.
What
They
the
don't
fuck?
have any, and they don't even have any evidence to try to sort something out. The thing of it is,
No,
every time you go to court,
no, you're not listening. Well,
I know what you're saying, but it has to be. If they're talking all of this smut, they don't have any type of supporting evidence to all these claims they're making.
Now, how would she know what kind of evidence the prosecution has? And this is the woman that Nesto prides himself as his coach. You notice he ain't called her coach in a long time. Okay? In a long time. He'll baby this and baby that in them text messages because, he wants to keep her around just in case. Okay? Sonya is nothing more than an option. That's it. She swears. Well, obviously, dummy, the prosecution had a whole lot of evidence. And a lot of the evidence was evidence that him and her provided running their damn mouth.
That they said that he did this, that he did that, that he did this, that he did that. Okay. Well, that's fine. If you got 15 things you said that I did, you need 15, pieces of evidence, at least one piece of evidence to support something. Other than the fact that he knew you knew the people, that's it. That's it.
They got gigabytes worth of evidence. This is what pisses me off about this chick. Now, her off again, on again boyfriend at the time, back in the 90s, around 1993, came into her house, let her tell it. It was, she was probably getting ready to break up with him, and he was trying to get her to stay. He's like, well, I need closure type situation. Let me come visit you. Comes up in her house, has at least 2 guns, opens fire. Okay. She gets popped 3, 4, 5 times. Her sister gets popped in the face. Thank God the baby was unharmed. And I believe it was the sister's boyfriend or cousin that was in the house who also got popped a few times and ended up charging the boyfriend and disarming him. And when he pulled out another weapon and they struggled and him. So can you imagine his side chick or his girlfriend talking about, well, you got to have evidence. How do we know what happened? Because everybody else came out alive and he the only one that don't have his life. Can you imagine somebody trying to tell her that what happened in that house didn't happen at all or didn't happen the way they said it happened? It didn't happen. No, as a matter of fact, y'all pulled on him and he was just trying to defend himself. But see, he was not able. Unfortunately, he lost his life. So he was not able to tell the story. So the only story that was presented at the time was the story that they told, the witnesses, right? She was a victim of DV. Point blank, period. Regardless of what foolishness or shenanigans she got into, she was a victim of DV. So how would she feel if somebody basically was like, well, no, that ain't what happened. Mm-mm. There is civil, right? All these people in the house got popped, but I'm talking about it's civil. This is what frustrates us about this woman. She doesn't know, she doesn't have good intel. She doesn't know as much as she pretends she does. They have to have evidence. They have evidence. That's why he's still there, because they have evidence. They're not going to show it to you, but she's so certain. And see, the dangerous thing about Ponytail is that she fills Nesto's head with false hope and bad information, bad intel. So he's over here making moves based upon what she said because he has convinced himself that she knows something more than what he knows. When he's been in the system more times and a whole lot longer than she has.
I dated her. I knew her. You know what I'm saying? I knew her. I was dealing with her and her dad, and you know what I'm saying? I knew him. I knew this person. That's it. But they don't have anything to prove what they're saying is true. The fact that the girl said this, that, and the other, and I was never paid back. They don't have any proof of that. They didn't come to court with anything. No supporting documents, no bank statements, no nothing to say anything. Not even a
She talking about the victims don't have any supporting evidence that they weren't paid back. What are you talking about? It's called bank statements, dummy. What are you talking about? The burden of proof would be on Nesto to prove that he paid them back. What proof does he have that he gave the teacher back her car? There is no proof because that car was found with somebody else driving it. Okay, so he never gave the woman her car back. Okay, what proof does he have that he repaid her the money that she gave, that she paid him for him to get her another vehicle? What proof does he have that he gave her the money for the car that he supposedly sold? This is why Nesto is in the position that he's in and why his case and everything is so messed up. Nesto could potentially have been out. Now, it's possible he might have gotten rearrested and brought back in because of all these charges that, were added. But the point is, you got a real one with this one. You got a real doozy with this backward
statement from you to say anything. So it's all one sided. It's just it's an empty statement. It's me going and telling on somebody and they running with it. And I just came up there with a conversation. I didn't come up there with nothing else other than a conversation. But she didn't pull out any bank. From the girl said she went to the bank and got three checks and met him, and you know what I'm saying? Okay, well, where's the check stubs? Where's the bank statement? She didn't bring anything.
Sonya is dumb. I mean, was she at the court when the victims came to the court to give testimony? I mean, was she there in the interview room? What is she talking about? This woman does have checks. She got the canceled checks on the checks that she wrote. Not the, you know what I mean. But she, you write a check and you give it to someone and it's cash. You get a receipt back showing that this is the check that was cash. What are you talking about? A whole lot of people got money. Olivia Washington got money. Elijah Alexander, aka Dominique, got money. Okay. And so did Shirley Strawberry by way of a ring and a G-Wagon.
Okay.
So it's like, you get me? So it's like, I understand what you're saying. But the way he talks to you is it's like he talks like he just like he either defeated or he supports the other team. That's how your lawyer covers when he talks.
But here's the thing. I didn't give a fuck about none of that because I already wrote on paper what I expect. So that's all I didn't really have to say nothing. I just did it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to talk no more. I just want to give you what I needed. Here you go right here. And that's it. And he's like, okay, I respect that. Yeah, okay. It's yours. This is yours. I got mine. That's why I sent it off. So I don't have to do all that extra shit. So when I talk to the old boy today, this man, this what you need to do right here. Either you're going to do what you're going to do or you ain't. I don't know if his mind expect to pay the whole thing or pay half or a portion. I don't know what was discussed because I don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But he shouldn't even went to him.
That's what I said because you and him have.
All right, so just for clarity, so y'all know what's going on. Nesto is upset because somehow or other, Dre spoke with the lawyer, whether the lawyer called Dre or Dre called the lawyer. First, Nesto says he doesn't believe that the lawyer called Dre because what reason would he have? He thinks Dre called the lawyer. But now he's upset, talking about, well, what reason? Why would he call my friend? So the whole dispute here is that they think that the lawyer called Dre, talking about he hasn't been paid. And somebody need to pay him. I think it was 20,000 or 23,000 or 25,000. It doesn't matter. It was a lot of money. Let's just say it was a lot of money. Okay. Somebody need to pay the lawyer. Why would he be call? Where would he get Dre's number from? Why would he be calling Dre? Telling Dre that Dre needs to pay. The only person that we have verified proof that did call Dre asking for money was Bonehead. Okay, the side chick. Talking about, well, he need 15,000. And if you ain't got it, then you ain't even got to talk to him no more. Excuse you, who are you? Late little girl. Who are you?
Had a conversation. Oh, did you talk to him yet?
No,
Yeah, you did talk. No. Have you talked to him? Period. In the last week.
Yes.
Okay. So you spoke with him.
Yeah. But we didn't talk about that at all. Of proceed. We know what's going on, but we didn't get to that part. We didn't have to.
They didn't get to the
All
money.
I talked about, you already know what you can't talk about so far on this phone.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, and I know what's going on. I mean, we broke
Nesto
that.
needs to stop using it as an excuse, talking about, I can't talk too much on these here phones. He can't talk too much on these here phones, but he talks to Bonehead about everything. Everything. No filter. I think once or twice on these calls, he kind of shushed her up a little bit. But other than that, she talks unfiltered, okay? Straight diarrhea of the mouth.
We got that understanding. You got it?
Right.
Yeah.
That this is what's going on with the case, and this is what I need.
Right.
Because nothing else is not. All my attorney stuff so far.
Yeah, we already talked about that. We talked about that past 2 days ago. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being fucked around, and he know that. He understand that.
So I wouldn't understand why he would have to talk to that guy, because if one, he didn't pay for him. You know what I'm saying? And two, he's not even on the case that we're talking about.
Neither is she. She has not put a dime towards Nesto's lawyers. Not a dime. She has money to shop, primarily on Temu, okay? She imagines in her faraway, fantastical imagination that she's buying luxury or designer items when we know she's getting her clothes and her shoes and her little bags and cheap artificial. Everybody could see that Michael Kors belt was fake. Okay, we could see it through the computer screen, okay, or your phone, depending on how you were watching the video. You could see from here that it was fake. But anyway, she has money to shop. She has money to go on trips, right? She has money to party. She don't have a dime to give to her. Sonya has not paid one dime toward Nesto's defense, but's got so much to say. So much to say.
Oh,
at all. He's not even on those cases.
No, what he's trying to do is he's trying to. This man trying to get off the shit and put me onto them other folks. So however they would.
Right, Crail Lewis, the lawyer, is trying to recuse himself from the case. He's trying to get permission to get off the case and let somebody else handle it because he does not want to deal with Nesto or Bonitail anymore. And I don't blame him. Really don't.
All this shit crooked. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to talk too much on the phone. I just be able to get the fuck up out this bitch so I can say what the fuck I want to say. And this shit'll be so fucking clear. I just can't say what I want to say. I just want none of this shit.
Well, you just said a whole lot, okay? A whole lot, just right there.
And that's basically what it is. Everybody trying to make money off of what the situation is. That's basically what it is.
No, basically what it is that everybody's making money off of your situation but you. That's basically what it is. That's what Nesto is so upset about. Okay? Sonya couldn't even make any coins off of Nesto. Okay? She out here and got so much mouth, but she couldn't even make any coins off the situation.
Sound like my defense. You sound like a spokesperson for the other team is what you sound like.
All that's the same to me. All that's the same. So, and the problem is, I just don't want to get somebody that's going to do the same motherfucking thing.
Exactly. And that's what I was stressing. Did you have that conversation when he came to see you?
No, we didn't talk about that. I told man, what you talking about, that don't even make sense to me because you're not on this new case. But I don't have to talk to you about this shit. You know, if I'm going to get me a new lawyer, I got to do what I got to fucking do. This ain't got nothing to do with you. No, you need to sit back. You need to sit back, and you need to... No.
Did he say you need to sit back?
Just heard what I'm going to say. I need to sit back.
Sonya told Nesto the same thing. Sonya told that in one of the first one of the first video visits that phone calls from prison dropped. I think this was one of the first calls in 2024. That's when she's wearing the bubble jacket, the Space Jam jacket. Okay. Told this man, well, you might as well just go in and sit at this point.
And I need to, get him off the case so other people can. What the fuck? Yeah.
He said that again?
Yeah, that's that.
Because he said it before.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you this.
I would have been like, no problem, run it. Run me my money.
Well, here's the thing. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do today. I don't know what time you're gonna talk to her. You need to talk to, but as that, then I'm going on in from there.
Nobody. She don't have anybody to talk to. Who's she talking to? Bible lady? What's Sylvia gonna do for her? Sylvia can't even help her damn self. All Sylvia did was make this situation worse, 10 times worse.
You ain't. I'm not trying to do all that extra conversation shit because you already know what's going on. You got the proof. You got everything. I don't know if he was fucking listening. Y'all even got that far. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need a boy in my mix because it's over with for that shit. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is get the letter and read it. Get to read the shit what I wrote. That's self-explanatory.
People just made different. That's all to me. I just, I don't deal with this. I don't deal with a lot of people. So the people that I do deal with, when shit goes south, they're there. So it's just weird.
Like who? Who does Sonya have? Like who? Oh, her sister, the one sister that talks to her, Trisha. Who does Sonya really have that has her back? Her kids, maybe? Because you would think she had a whole entourage. Sonya has no friends.
To me, that your little intimate circle is he didn't do it. I know he didn't do it, but okay, that's fine. Well, can you help him since I know he didn't do it. That ain't him. He don't move like that. He would never do, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, so that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because usually when people know that people do stuff, that's when they usually fall back like, he did that shit, let him deal with it type. But they're giving the energy of they know you didn't do anything. They know you're innocent, but that's it. And I'm just confused. Right, I'm just like confused. Like, he can't fight from behind, bars. So, you have to help where you need to help because all the after fact, oh, wow, that's fucked up, but you didn't help.
Yeah.
You didn't help, you didn't do anything. All you did was have a couple conversations with him.
She didn't help. Tell you that.
Okay.
That's,
but I'm
different.
It's different, but everybody not cut like you and me. They're not cut like that. They're not. They say whatever they want to say. I'm cut like that. You cut like that. We're old school. They're not old school at all. They struggle ain't our struggle. There's no way they would have been able to handle our struggle right now. They would have fell a long time ago. So it's a lot of softness is going on. So right now,
exactly.
I don't know if you told
it's a lot of softness going on. That's how Nesto articulates. Okay? Donald Trump articulates with the same simplicity, like he's in kindergarten. There's some softness going on. What the hell does that mean, Nesto? What you talking about?
And the same thing. The friends, same thing, which you should have. You just don't understand why the weakness. Why is it so weak like this? But he's seen me do so much for other people. I'm talking about unconditionally. Do you know why I got locked up?
He's seen, meaning Dre, I'm assuming he's talking about Dre. Dre has seen Nesto do so much for other people. But did Dre see how much Nesto did to other people? And I'm pretty sure the bad that Nesto did far outweighed the good.
The homeless lady out there, and I called. I didn't call. No, I might have told you, but I called. There's a homeless lady that I seen it every day at the McDonald's, and I said, I got an ambulance, and they ain't doing nothing but sitting over there. She could have sit up.
Oh yeah, you did tell me when you let her sleep in your ambulance.
Hey, I called Dre and told him this. I asked him. I said, what did you think about that? He said, shit, that's where your heart is. Roll with it. Why the fuck I'm sitting up in this jail ain't got no goddamn response, no help, no nothing? I got you.
Right.
That's tenfold right there.
He said he got Sonya, and that's tenfold worth of karma. Yep, that karma came back, and that karma came back like a boomerang, baby.
But just think about what I'm saying. This shit crazy. So I want to know about, is that true about that 180 days? They got to get, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Motherfuckers just be lying, saying anything to me. Yeah, that kind of case
Mhm.
there, the murder in that case there, they got to give it to you in 180 days if you're not indicted. If you're not indicted in 180 days, they got to give you a bond. What? That didn't make sense to me. I didn't make sense, because I can't say don't make sense, do make sense, because I've never been in this predicament before.
All
So
right.
I don't know, and I'm not around nobody who's like that anyway right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, they got that kind of case. They can give me some advice on what took place and what I don't have that. So that's another difficult task. But that's basically it. That's what I want to do. I need to have that talk. I'm gonna do the talking to everybody to be listening, but I'm gonna do the talking to get a clarification of today, so we can be done with the foolishness. If you ain't gonna help, or you gonna help, then let me know right now. I'm not trying to do all that other stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Should
So
have told your side chick
it
to
makes
help.
no sense in a way. So that's why I be getting mad. Like, man, I don't call him brother no more. I don't call him nigga no more. His facts ain't all the way together. He got a few little pieces, 2%, 2% that help, that juggle. But that's it, though. The rest of it been fugazi bazy. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just don't understand. Same thing with the vehicle. I'm like, well, man, why don't you just go and take the motherfucker back to him, let them get it or whatever, and be done with it. Oh, man, I ain't called him yet. I'm thinking that you done called y'all and squared away and got everything. That shit's still lingering. Guess what? That don't make me look even better. Because you don't want to talk. You worry about what them folks say about you. They saying that you knew this person here. You didn't know them people. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, you still stuck on that. You can't get mad. You're losing your own battle right now. Now, I know you got shit on the face when you seen they got that raise. Guess what? That would have helped you even more. Dummy. I'm
Mhm.
confused. Am I confused?
Did he just call his wife a dummy? Nesto, the hell wrong with you? You calling your wife a dummy because you mad because she got a raise? You mad because she was able to renew her contract and she got a hold of some money? Why would you call your wife a, you know what? Listen, she probably feels very much like a dummy, knowing all that she knows now, and probably is wishing that she had left your raggedy, sorry excuse for a man behind a long time ago with your lying tongue and your ugly, foolish, bald-headed side chick, okay? Who has done nothing but damage this case.
Anyway, am I confused?
No, it just seems like everybody. It's just I don't know.
Mm.
I do know, but these
You
phone
do
calls
know.
are recorded. These phone
Yeah, I
calls
know.
are recorded for quality.
That's not making no sense. None of this shit is just not making no sense to me.
Oh, it's making a lot of sense on this end as far as everything.
Yeah.
I agree. It's making, you know what's not making sense to Nesto? Because he don't understand why he haven't been able to get out yet. When every other time he's been able to do stuff like this and get out. The difference is his sins have caught up with him. Okay? All them skeletons in his closet, okay? And those things that he thought nobody was going to find out about have all come to the surface all at once. Back to back to back.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
everybody, every time you say something, everybody in their feelings, and I think that is the biggest issue.
No,
You know.
they feeling because they can't do what they can't do nothing. They even if they try to do 2%, they're not even putting that effort in because they're worrying about their little situations.
Once again, he's talking about his wife. Talking about she only putting 2% in. This woman gave Nesto everything. Her heart, her love, her finances. All right? And I don't know how much she asked for in return. But it was nothing that Nesto wasn't willing to do because it was just a scam and a con anyway. This woman basically ended up homeless. They got evicted from their last house. And I don't know where Nesto was staying during this, during this time period, because I don't think they were living together. There's no proof that they had another residence after they got evicted from the last one. And so, Shirley's over there living with friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call him when I get up. I want you to see. 'Cause I don't know what time you're gonna call them other people,
She ain't.
but I don't. I
I'm gonna
can't.
call the. I'm gonna call
I'm gonna call her on
the
Monday.
attorney
Monday.
around noon
Monday.
because I usually go to
Monday.
court and all that stuff. So I'm gonna call him around noon
She
and
always
see
gonna call
what
on Monday.
things.
So what I'm. Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause I need to know about 180 days. Is that shit true? It ain't true. Did they?
I'll call him and I'll ask the other guy about 180 days.
Nesto, did you get your answer about the 180 days?
Yeah, and I definitely, and then because I'm pretty sure, and I don't need for him to just talk to the other person by himself. He need to be coached because he can't see because he's working. You know what I'm saying? He can't sit down and delegate all that shit that need to happen.
That's correct, because Dre is a trucker. He has a career. Okay. Trucking is his job, and he ain't got time for the shenanigans. Okay.
So I'm gonna break down.
No, but when sometimes when a person just needs to call, the thing of it is, it should be, if you need to talk for a certain specific clarification because that is your money, that's fine. That's why I say call. He can talk to the person directly, because this will be the fifth attorney, on this, because he mentioned,
I wonder why this will be the fifth attorney on this. Why so many attorneys? Because this is like the fifth classification of crime that the man has committed. Okay? He comes in not just different area codes, but in different zip codes. Okay? Different states.
all the attorneys before, and
Yeah.
and I'm explaining what's going on now with these two specific cases. Is
Right.
so
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Yeah. When
I mean that's all your people. So I don't.
Well, we done with that. All your people shit. I'm done with this stuff. Like, no, straight up, 'cause that shit be making me mad. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah, I can't deal with it. I don't want to deal with all that. Like I said, if it was me, oh, you my dad, oh, you come on, you my brother, you supposed to be doing. See, it would be the other way. But me, here you go. What you say? I'll stop everything I'm doing. Make sure you get what you need, the best.
Right.
And I'm gonna ask all the questions that you don't know how to ask.
Right. You would think.
Yeah. Then be like, oh man, I'm the goat. You're not the goat, bro. I don't see none of that. If I had $1 trillion, how you gonna handle that money? You're not gonna be able to handle it. You're not gonna be able to handle it. They're gonna get you. So, all right. So I'm gonna call him right now. If he answers, then I'll be calling you back.
Or just text me.
What?
I said, or either just text me. If you don't, just text me.
Yeah.
Call me once you talk to him. I'll just say that when you talk to him.
No, we're gonna call you.
He ain't called me yet, and it's been some days.
No. I said me and him, gonna call you back.
Oh, okay.
Right when I get him on the phone, you don't have to talk. Just say, whatever. Just respond some kind of way, and you don't have to talk, because I want you to hear what I have to say to him. Then y'all two talk there. Got it now?
That's what I thought the whole conversation went to clarify what I was saying to him, so he could say, okay, she called me on behalf of him, and she's asking for this. And I'm like, fine, you don't know me. Call him and verify the situation and the conversation. And then
maybe y'all should have did that first. Why would he have Sonya call Dre out the blue? Dre don't know this chick from Adam. Okay, she just another hoe that Nesto brought onto, the Great Mobile. All right, onto the bus, the RV. All right, the coach bus. And she over here asking for money. Don't you think you should have done the introduction first? And then she could have called back to have that discussion? I mean, y'all doing things backwards. That's what you call putting the cart before the horse. I'm just saying.
Me back. That's where we left it at. So by him talking to you, you know what I'm saying, I thought that he would either be clear, it would be clarified, and we can go forward. But I'm gonna call your brother.
What?
I'm gonna call your brother. I'm working on it as well. I know. You know why? Because when it's all over with, people be like, well, I mean, you never. Yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? We did ask. We did, but you did this, that, and the other. And that just cuts all the bullshit.
Okay.
That's how that goes. Either yes or no. You know.
Yeah, because I'm going to get, I know I'm going to get out. I do know that part. I know
You
that
show?
part. When, I don't know. So, no, it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he might get out. It might be in a body bag. He might be in there so long that he live out his last days there. So he gonna get out eventually. It just may not be in the capacity that he would like. I'm just saying.
Okay, so I'm going to call him about a few minutes then. Now, whenever I call, it's us. All right?
Oh, okay.
All right, later. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
In this next call made 2 days later, Nesto and Sonya still seem upset with his circle. Sonya tells Nesto that Dre said he can't pay the $5K. They talk about how Lamont supposedly called Shirley to ask if she would reimburse him for $5K in attorney fees. Here are some related messages from that day.
Okay, y'all. So we are going to stop here. All right. Follow for part 2. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button on this here video. And I am going to follow up with part 2 of Nesto is upset with his day ones. Interestingly enough, it seems that Sonya is the only one helping him, but I think again she has hurt him the most. So, all right, y'all already know what to do. Make sure y'all hit that like button.